Hi witches, so today we are going to be moving right along into card number 14. I know, can you believe we've been doing this for 2 weeks already? I certainly cannot. And that is the card of Temperance. So this card depicts a genderless angel, though in my deck it kind of looks like it's more female coded. This card depicts a genderless angel wearing a bright blue robe with a triangle enclosed with a square on it. So you'll see that in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. This represents how humans, the triangle, are bound by a set of natural laws, like within our reality, which is the square. So I hope that makes sense. The angel stands with one foot on a rock and the other in a pool of water, representing the need to be grounded, the rock, and also knowing when to go with the flow, so the water. I hope that's really self-explanatory. When I read it, I was like, oh yeah, duh, that makes sense. And it's also a good way to like remember the symbology and the meaning of the card. The angel pours water between two cups to represent the flow of life. And this one is actually really cool. She's pouring water from a moon vase into like a lion vase thing. So that's kind of fun. It's like, you know, sun and moon. In the background of the Rider-Waite deck, and actually in this there are two hills, there's a hill with a crown floating above it that represents the desire to stay true to one's spiritual path and to your life purpose. So that is pretty cool. In a reading, Temperance upright can represent balance, patience, and living in your true purpose. So I think that's a really beautiful sentiment. It is a card of just like pure harmony. So, you know, as we talk about the whole tarot, like the story of the major arcana, we have like learned about ourselves, we've learned the foundations, we've learned about ourselves, we've learned to accept change, and now we're kind of standing in our power now that we've accepted change, transformed, and, you know, become like experienced a death of an old self in order to become the person that we're supposed to be. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Now, when this card is reversed, it can represent the opposite of harmony. So imbalance, realigning oneself, and an intense need for self-evaluation in order to get to the place that you're supposed to be. When doing this reevaluation, your true path may actually present itself. And now I have been doing a lot of self-evaluation, especially after the fashion show and stuff. And I do believe my path is showing itself to me. That's something I want to kind of keep close to my chest for a little bit. But, well, I kind of talked about it, but like also there's a lot of other stuff and a lot of moving parts. But, Temperance is really cool, and it's a positive card no matter how it kind of appears in a reading. It's either like, you're almost there, you can do it, or like, hey, you did it, good job. And if you're like me and struggle to like find balance in your life, this card kind of just is another good reminder of doing so. Not to stretch yourself too thin, but it also kind of spurs you on to keep going, and kind of like the Chariot does, but like in a different way. I hope it's like a gentle reminder, whereas the Chariot's like, nah. But anyways, I think that's really beautiful, and I would love to hear your guys' association with this card. This is a shorter one. I don't really like super see this card a lot, and it's pretty straightforward, I think, as a card goes. So again, that is Temperance, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.